Hello, and welcome to this course focused on getting the best from a vocal performance. The intention will be to show you methods of taking a raw vocal performance and using various techniques to ensure it sits in the resulting mix better. You'll find in isolation, the vocal might not sound perfect, but the idea is to ensure it sits in the mix when other instrumentation is brought in. So, throughout this guide to getting great vocals, we'll look first at assessing the raw recorded vocal, so that we can remove any recording issues, such as background clicks or plosive pops. I always start this way because a seemingly innocuous click can cause havoc later when the vocal is compressed. That quiet click, or clicks, will be amplified and can then of course easily trigger an echo if the vocal is to be subsequently sent through a delay or reverb. Moving forward, one of the things that we'll be looking at is the difference between using a noise gate and its various options, in contrast to manually or automatically using a strip silence function in your DAW. Incidentally, this course isn't DAW specific. I'll be using Cubase, but the principles of what I discuss will be appropriate to any DAW of your choice. Once I've done the preliminary tidying up work on a vocal performance, it's only at that point I'll start to add in any minor corrective changes, such as checking for tuning or pitching issues. I won't do that in isolation, because sometimes vocal tuning discrepancies, as long as they're minor, can add life to the performance. I'm sure if you fed the vocal recordings of established stars from the 60s or 70s or 80s through auto-tune or similar software, you'll find lots of pitching problems. But, of course, those records sold millions, so they can't be that bad, and therefore I don't like to go overboard with any auto-tuning, just enough to ensure the listening experience is great. So far I've been talking about a lead vocal performance. With the song that we'll be listening to when optimizing the main vocal, we'll also look at the backing vocals too. Optimizing backing vocals is similar to lead vocals, but there are other factors to take into consideration too, so that they do their job reinforcing the main vocal, rather than taking over. They are backing vocals after all. So now, rather than tell you what this course will cover in terms of every aspect required for a polished performance, let's get started now so that you can see and hear this in practice.
You are my treasure, you are my treasure, you are my treasure. Said you are my treasure, you are my treasure.